Yep. That other one's off brick, but this one's not. Come on, get on. Eat it, eat it. It's a massive chunk of eel, so I want to make sure he's got it. Come on. Surely he's got that hook, surely. Yeah. Shark on. Shark on. Woo! Oh baby. That came out of absolutely nowhere, guys. Absolutely nowhere. Just sitting there watching State of Origin, hoping Queensland would get one back. And hello. Fucking bang. I heard this going and thought, that's not right. That doesn't happen often. What the bloody hell's that noise? It feels a pretty alright shark too. It doesn't feel like a small one. I'm just so worried about that hook coming out, because usually the hookup ratio on these is probably like 70%. So when you get 2 runs in 5 days, you're obviously very worried that the hook is going to come out. But with how he was running there kind of at the end, I can't expect that that hook does come out. I have a feeling it's in him. Oh, I'm just worried though. I love the drag ratio on this fucking thing. Can kind of put the hurt on him. Now this was dropped when I got up this morning. This has been out there since 10 o'clock in the AM and it is 8 o'clock in the PM. I was reading on one of the shark fishing pages recently, someone asked if there were still sharks in the Logan River. And I did tell them, no, probably not. You're not going to see too many. He's running there. And then someone asked, you know, what do I do in summer to, in winter to go and catch sharks? And the top comment was, go out to the bay and wait, which is literally what we're having to do this trip, guys. There's been a whole lot of waiting. There hasn't been a whole lot of catching, but you know what? It scarcely matters, because 2 sharks on a trip, you're still gonna take it. If we can get this in, of course, if we can get this in. I've got something very special planned for the weekends too, guys. You'll just have to wait and see about that though. It's very special. I might have to miss the second half of Origin if this fight takes too long though. He's got a lot of line out on me. This was on a massive chunk of eel, a massive chunk of moray eel. So this shark could be getting pretty close to 2 meters. He's very parallel to the bank there. We're gonna walk down and follow him a little bit. I don't like how parallel he is to that bank. Oh, I don't like when he head shakes like that either. Wait, walk with him, walk with him, walk with him. I know it's really, really deep there. It's a bit like Shark Alley down there, honestly. Look how parallel to this bank I'm going right now. Honestly, it just drops off. I think me and Kurt measured it one day, about like 3-4 meters from the bank. It's 4 meters deep. So, on the low tide that is. So, basically cast a shark bait out. The worry obviously being though, that there's a bunch of rocks down there too. So if he goes too shallow, tide's probably not high enough to allow him to do it just yet, but if he goes too shallow, that could be a worry. Got a lot of line back on him here. We might catch the second half. Sorry that there hasn't been too much of a fight on these recently, guys. I've just gotten too strong. Now for real, the last 2 I've hooked, I've been midway through doing something. Right now I'm midway through watching Origin, and the last one I was midway through my cardio sesh the other day, so I was pretty keen to power it in and get back to what I was doing. It's funny, you come out here to catch sharks and then when they do take, it just surprises you. I like that this one actually ran though. I didn't have the slack line to deal with like I did with the first one. It's much funner when they pick up and take line, because you'd imagine that also means he's not going to be gut hooked as well. The drag ratio on this reel is fucking insane, dude. feel like I get 4 meters back on this fish every time I fucking pump it wide. It's pretty incredible. Who do you guys think's going to win Origin? Well, obviously New South Wales have already won, but who's going to win game 3? I think Queensland's playing with a lot of heart, which is good to see. I was obviously not stoked with how we played in the first couple games, but I think in all fairness, New South Wales have a fucking bomb team. Like, their team is out of this fucking world. And they got the positions right this year, which I think is why they won so comfortably. But having Ponga back is a massive boost. And yeah, I think Hunt's been playing really well. It's so weird. Hunt is such a 50-50 player. You can get a good game out of him or you can get a trash game out of him, and you just never fucking know what you're gonna get. Anyway guys, we've got this fish real close now. He's not too far down there. Look how much line is on this. Seriously, you feel so safe hooking sharks with the gear I'm running right now. I've seen some cunts in the bay use those big fucking 80 wide reels and shit. I mean, this is a pretty big reel, but yeah, there's no need for that, realistically. Yeah, unless you're going for proper big sharks, but... So if my maths is correct, he shouldn't be too far away. Should be just down there. This is always where you lose them, but always where you lose them. You've done all the hard work already. Let him swim for a little longer. He's swimming the right way anyway. I thought I was fucking dreaming, honestly. When that shark rod started going, I was ready to walk over to it and push up the lever. Because usually when it moves or tinks, it's just been the fucking tide, some shit hitting the line like that there. But when it started going a bit faster, I thought, hang on a bloody minute. This isn't quite normal. That's the sound I'm used to in the summertime, not the winter time. Yeah, like I said, about 8 PM guys. This was the only thing we've done differently for this one is we've used long finial. But like I said, I don't think that has mattered too much because this bait has literally been out there since 10 AM. So what's that? That gives us 2 till 12. So it's been out there for 10 hours before this guy's come and picked this up. That's fucking insane to me. That's fucking insane. The bait was still on there for one, but I guess long finial is fucking good for that. If you leave it out there for long enough, you're a good chance of having something come pick it up. I don't think he's as big as we initially thought. Walk him up a bit further this way. It's always a good idea to put the rod by your side like this and just use your bulk to drag the fish when you want to go somewhere rather than just using all your arms, because you will tire out. Can't believe how successful we've been in winter. What's this? We got 3 the first trip. This is number 2. I rate us a chance to get more as well. That's crazy to me, man. I didn't think we were fucking anywhere near that. If you had told me in winter that we'd take 5 sharks, I would have been stoked, man. Like, it just seems like, well, they are obviously so slow. It really is a persistence thing. You wouldn't go out and do a day trip for them, that's for sure. I haven't spoken to another human being in like 5-6 days now. This is the most I've spoken in a long ass time. Feels good, feels good. I haven't forgotten how to speak. The boys took a before photo of me. Is that him? Or is that weed? Or is that the bait? I think we'll use a new bait, just because how long that's been out there for. I think we'll use a bloody new bait. Yeah, they took a before photo of me because they reckon the after photo would look like a Bigfoot. I think that's how Adam described it. If you're watching this, Adam, fuck you. And I know he is watching this because he watches every episode. He likes to pretend he doesn't, but I know he does. I've seen that look of excitement on his face when a new ep drops. We're gonna have to be a bit careful about how we do this because the bait could shake the hook out here. It's not even tangled around trace, it's just tangled around mono. Here's our shark. I think it's a bull. It's very slender for a bull. For this one, oh, we're on mono, full noise. Yeah, I think that's a bull. That's just a little pup. It was a big ass bait for a little pup. I'm very glad he got the hook. Oh, that talking. I feel like the bait's heavier than the fucking fish just about. Oh no, don't tangle the 3. No, don't tangle the 3. You will go straight through the 3. Yeah, I think that's a bull. Could be wrong. Yeah, I don't see a ridge. Ugh. Not a whaler, that'll be a wee bull shark. He's not super wee, but he's no dog. Oh, he's got a cut on his tail there. That's no good, bud. Ah, how'd you do that? It's not recent. Half of it's already healed. I wonder what that was that did that to him. What could even have done that? Oh, a boat prop maybe? Something like that. Not sure. We'll get him in a bit better position here. And then we'll sort him out. Right, just leave his head in the water. This is where your ankles will bleed. He's beautiful. He's beautiful coloration. He's very kind of what's the word? Mottled. Very mottled bull shark. I wonder what did that to his tail. It didn't go through the other side. Could be a prop or something. Alright, bud. I'm going to go grab a knife. Keep your head in the water like that. Alright, we'll do this hook for you first, mate. Have a look-see. Right on the side. Exactly how it's meant to be done, huh? Alright. So, the barb's actually gone through, which means we might need to do a little bit of surgery. Yeah, you're up again, you're up again. So what we'll do, because that barb's gone through, is flip him over. Make sure his fin is okay as we're flipping him. Flip him, pop that fin back out. Keeping him mostly in the water here. Yeah, so that has gone right through. Oh, you know what? I've kind of got a good groove here. You can kind of hold their jaws shut like this. If they want to open them, you're going to be in trouble. But you can kind of hold the jaw shut a little bit for this. This is definitely the most dangerous part. Certainly the part you don't want to get caught doing some silly shit. Oh, especially when he flashes those teeth at you. But you know what? I reckon we're nearly out here. Sorry, mate. I reckon we're very close to being out. Your fingers do bleed from this too, just rubbing on their skin for so long. That is so close. You're right, mate. You're right, mate. Considering I've got a broken boat, I kind of don't want to get my hand too close in there. There we go. Lovely. That's exactly what we wanted, guys. Alright, we'll get him back upright. Keep him in the water. Just in the shallows here. So that water's taken most of his weight. And before we revive him, we'll get a quick measure, grab a few quick photos. I reckon he'll go probably 1.6. It's not a very big shark. 1.7 even. They're always bigger than you think they are. You're right, mate. You're right. Hey. Oh, he wants to go. How good. The revive will be easy. Just sit here for a second, bud. There you go. Good man. We've got 1.3 to there. And 1.3 plus 1.4. Yeah, 172. There we go. Nice shark. I think that was almost exactly the same size as the first one we got. I'll grab a couple of photos for the boys. Thank you so much for those hooks, Renee. I swear you're a lifesaver. I messaged Renee not long ago and said, having some real trouble with the hook's not coming out. Is there any advice you can give me? She said, I tell you what, have I got the hook for you? I can sort you right out. And boy oh boy has she done it. She also gave me some good advice on setting the drag a bit tighter so when the fish takes, the hook's basically in. Didn't quite take that advice on this one, but good advice still. Great stuff. Gotta love it. All right, we'll get this guy back on his way. Pays to move quick with these guys because they do not like being out of water for too long. All right, come on. Can always tell. Oh no, not with the 3 pound right there. Hang on. We'll come back this way a little bit, mate. We'll come back this way a little bit. You can always tell when they're gonna swim off just fine. Usually because if you get them in nice and quick, you leave them with plenty of energy to take off. This one should have heaps. You all right, darling? Come on now. Here's a big kick. Come on, darling. I think she's ready. Here we go. Yep, there we go. Wow. How good is that to see in the water? Wow. Oh, look at that. She's even going to show us a dorsal. Oh, how fucking good. Hit the drop off very soon and down she'll go. Oh, wow.